What's up, Linux warriors? It's your friend and your guy and your favorite toxic Linux YouTuber, Gardiner. Today, we're going to be looking at this. This is the Minisforum Elite TH50. It is a beast of a little machine, and I honestly can't get enough of it. I've put this thing through its paces too, and I want to share with you 10 things that I think you should know about this mini PC. All right, so first off, let's start with the specifications. This PC has an Intel Core i5-11320H with 4 cores and 8 threads. It has Intel's Iris Xe graphics at 1.35 GHz, 16 gigs of onboard LPDDR4 RAM, and this particular model came with 512 gigabytes of M.2 PCIe 3.0 storage. It also has a Thunderbolt 4 port, dual-band Wi-Fi 6, and Bluetooth 5.2 connectivity. All right, next up we have the I/O. Now, the front panel has the power button, an analog microphone and headphone jack, 2 Type-A USB 3.1 ports, and a Thunderbolt 4 port. On the back, there are 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 USB 3.1 ports, 2 2.5 gigabit RJ45 jacks, 1 DisplayPort, 1 HDMI port, and a Kensington lock. It also has the 19-volt Type-C port for power on the back, and this is only a power port. Similarly, the included charger doesn't really seem to use the power delivery spec, it's its own thing. Now, on the left side of the chassis, there's actually a deeply recessed CMOS clear button. You can use like a SIM card tray slot opening device in order to get in there. All right, number 8, we have the noise profile. So if you're anything like me and you're highly sensitive to PC noise, the Elite Mini is a godsend. Even when maxing out my benchmarks, the PC was whisper quiet. According to the manufacturer's testing, the TH50 has a noise floor of only 45 decibels during normal operation and 48 decibels at full load. Number 7, we have upgradable storage. Now, you can upgrade the storage in the Elite Mini PC with 2.5-inch SATA drives, though you're going to have to use the micro SATA adapters that are included in the box with this PC. These are proprietary cables, it seems like, but it comes with the 2 you need, so as long as you don't break it. And the termination on the PC side is actually quite small, and I fear about breaking it. You should be fine. There's also a bracket to mount the drive inside the PC's chassis, which I'm actually quite pleased to see. All right, number 6, the Elite Mini is great for gaming, especially if you prefer older AAA titles or indie games. In those cases, the Elite Mini will serve you well running games at buttery smooth frame rates, but even AAA games from 2022 will work on this thanks to the integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics, which have become a compelling option for gamers due to the GPU shortage. But that's if you're willing to lower your resolution and graphical settings. Modern games are definitely playable at that point. And let's not forget emulators. Classic Nintendo and Sega and Sony consoles all work great. Even the Nintendo Switch emulator Yuzu works here as well. Take that, Nintendo. Number 5, it excels at everyday use. Now, using this machine to browse the web, to do some online shopping or compose documents, maybe watch some 4K YouTube, it's all eminently doable without any issues. And if you have more exotic daily uses, like maybe installing Kodi or other media streaming apps and turning this into a home theater PC, well, then it'll work for you as well. But I feel like the concept of the home theater PC is kind of passé at this point. Am I wrong about that? Let me know in the comments. All right, number 4, this one's a wild one, 4K video editing and productivity. And yeah, it's definitely not just that it's capable of basic web browsing and video watching. You can also create content on this device. In fact, I edited this video on the TH50 using Adobe Premiere. It's a long story, but this is actually quite a capable device for productivity and just might end up as another workstation here at the Heavy Element Studio. And honestly, that is how much confidence I have with this device. All right, number 3, it ships with Windows 10. Now, many of you might see this as a con, and myself included, if I'm being quite honest, but what if I told you that you can downgrade it to Windows 11? Okay, joking aside, you can very easily upgrade to something like Manjaro or Endless OS. I'm happy to report that they both work really great on this device, thanks to the open source graphics drivers. If you guys are interested in seeing something like Manjaro or Endless on this machine, let me know, because I'd really like to start testing this and let you guys know how this works. All right, number 2, mount it to your monitor. Now we get to the title of the video itself. This is actually one of my favorite things to do with these type of mini PCs. You can actually easily create what amounts to an all-in-one PC by attaching the Elite Mini with the provided VEGA mount and then connect it to your monitor. And I mean, it's like the monitor now has this little overpowered jetpack, and it also helps free up your desk from extra clutter. Now, this is one of my favorite features, and it honestly wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the EliteMini's titular mini form factor. All right, number one is price. Starting at $629, the EliteMini TH50 is a very solid and surprisingly affordable package, especially if you're more productivity oriented. It comes with a spate of excellent hardware in a miniature design, and if Minisforum could improve one thing here for me, it would be to offer a version of this product that ships with Linux, Manjaro, Endless OS, or maybe something even like SteamOS. They could then shave the cost down, and we'd have an even more compelling little box here. Well, that's my review of the EliteMini TH50. I hope that you found it useful. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that this is the kind of content worth sharing with other people. You can also subscribe to make sure that you stay up to date with all of the content that we're creating here on the channel. Now, I want to give a special shout out to my friends on Patreon and my YouTube members. They are truly the ones who make what I do here possible. If you believe in the work that I'm doing and you want to become a Linux warrior, use the links below to pledge your monthly support. But I think that's going to do it for now, though. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.